I wanted to ask you a question about a man who I was so impressed with when I met him, Blake Austin. Met him at the season launch this year, and he's a bit like me. He's a bit of a rugby league geek, and he just seemed to have so much passion to be here in England and play for Warrington. And how have you found him as a bloke, and obviously as a player, he's killing it?
You know, in terms of rugby league, as you just said, you know, a bit of a rugby geeky. You know, he's always watching. You know, we'll be on the way to a game, and Oster will have. You know, he'll be watching the opposition on his phone. He studies video at home, so you know he takes it serious, and you know he's a leader, and you know the way he plays the game is, you know, it really suits our style of play at the minute. So, you know, to have Oster in our team, it's a massive boost. I'm looking forward to him, you know, ripping it up.
I reckon he could change the trend of rugby league over here, to be honest with you. When you're talking about,
what do you mean?
Him sitting in your style of play, just how direct he is as an halfback. A lot of ours, you know, we've got into this mentality of just drifting overs and running overs, looking for a pass. But he scored a try against Hull, his third try I think this week, where he's just gone direct. He's like a front rower carrying ball. But I want to ask you, it reminds me, in terms of his vision and the way he looks forward in the game, of Lee Breeze. And I wondered how he gets on with somebody like Lee Breeze, who's obviously a big part of the coaching staff.
From what I see, they get on really well. You know, I suppose they could kind of go hand in hand, and you know,
it's like a father-son thing.
Yeah, they're the bounce ideas off each other. It'd be like having two geniuses. Exactly.
I see that father-son kind of thing. You know, because I can see Oster spitting his dummy out of him every now and again, and you know, it being a bit like that. So yeah, you know, in terms of what you're saying about him being a direct player, there, you know, he's a physical lad. You know, he's big, he's broad, he's got a bit of biff in him. So, you know, that's part of, you know, what helps him go forward, and you know, to go to the line so direct like you mentioned and be able to change direction, it's a pretty good talent.